Hello, hello, welcome back. It's time to finish out the game here, so... Ooh. And Wally's jacked our TV. Actually, what are we? I don't think we can skip this segment. Wait, actually, hold on. Beat his ass before we go. Also, note, Quarterman can do that, so yeah, he's still back. Next place why Chard was there, huh? That's odd. We should have seen, his father. Huh. So even if we didn't just get there, we would have been told about that pass. Man, good ones here, huh? Without him around, can't buy any dupe chips. Okay. You know, it mentions her being here, but she wasn't in there. I don't know where she's actually at in here, if she actually is in here. Was she outside or something that's passed her by? Oh, she is here. Interesting that she brings up Yuri. I don't think she actually ever mentions her before we run into her over in Dintown. So this is why I think I may have said something back in the start, but apparently this, this was supposed to be a clue that something was going on till you stumble upon it by accident, unless someone tells you you're supposed to go here. So if you pay attention to the mailing list, it talks about what Wiley's doing, but they don't realize they're talking about that. Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I love this. Wily doesn't know how to make his stuff, proof against a damn 10-year-old kid and his dad dicking around in government building. Now that sounds ominous. I remember correctly, he says what happened last time. I think that's actually expanded on around this time of MegaMan Battle Network 3. Also, you'll notice he said Hub instead of MegaMan. Would it really be a MegaMan game with Wily in it if it didn't have the Skull Fortress? Well, now we know where we're at. Can't we just leave them? And Hikachi net battle. You're supposed to be able to tank it a little bit and get the level 2 version of the chip. Alright, let me look up the map for this. Okay, where is it? And there's 5 of these apparently. Okay, so we got 5 ports. But they're relatively low, so it's not a big deal. I shouldn't say so low, I should say small. All of the final dungeons, sorry. I'll explain more in a moment. Let me get this guy. There. Now, all of the final areas of each Battle Network game do have, internet areas to go through. There we go. So each of these World 3 areas will be based off the previous boss. Let's see. So wait, he could do that the entire time. There's just so much weird logic. Like, if they could do that the entire time, why didn't they? And see, this is what I was talking about. With Roll in the early games, it's story based for her level 2 and 3 chips. But I think around 4 or 5, she's actually able to be fought. Alright, so we're number 2. Let me look this one up. Okay, this looks like a straightforward one. Doesn't look like it's based off of a previous boss. Looking at the map, I'm not sure. So this is based off MegaMan. Crap. So somewhere in the 50s. Jesus. At least you could just brute force it. Okay, so let's look at the map, see which way we need to go. Okay, we need to go down. Okay, so it's in the 70s. Okay, so it's in zeros. Okay. Wait, I can't be right. Damn. Wait. Oh, the first one is not okay. The second one was in the zeros. Guess I misread it the entire time, huh? I was saying the second one was the one that was. Whoa, that was a guess. The next one should be Stone Man based, but I don't see a Stone Man or Ice Man. Damn! Fucking nerd over there. Great, we gotta go deal with Dalsim, huh? Okay, it's Iceman. Alright, so let's look at the map. And these are much simpler versions of, the original ones, thankfully. Gotta hit the right angle. There we go. Notice we return to polar bears. Okay, let's save, because I'm concerned this might be a weird one to try. Let's see. Yep. It's in fact going to be weird. It was one of those pixel perfect ones. Oh, there we go. That one was way too annoying. That's like the most annoying slide puzzle in this area, thankfully. So this is going to be a recurring thing if you hadn't figured it out by now. We're gonna get to the end of the area, and then the relevant Navi shows up and finishes it for us. Except for the first one, because apparently Glide could have done that the entire time. Now, if I remember correctly, this is actually repeated in the next one, but maybe not later on. I don't know. It's been so long. Okay, looks like we got Colorman. Alright, so let's get the pulp map. This is almost the last one, so it's actually a very simple one versus the puzzles of the early ones. Alright, so turn right. Oh crap. Ah, damn. Oh, we're supposed to go this way, then onto that one. Like, okay. Thought we were supposed to. It's hard to do anything when you get forced into a battle. Like, bro, we get it. You really wanted people to play this game for more than 6 hours. And there's one of the aura viruses the emails we're talking about. So, okay, I haven't written the map right. Let's go, turn this way, and turn this way. Oh, I see now. I did misread the map. Oh, I get it now. Glide and Gutsman were replacing Heatman and Colorman because they're not actually available due to the story. It's mechanic sense, it makes sense. They replaced them, but story-wise, yeah, it's weird. No effect. How about busting it really hard, huh? Alright, yeah, we're supposed to go down here and deal with it. And now we got Lekman's area. Alright, so let's take a look. And it's the last one according to the map. Alright. Time to start it. Alright, I see us. Also, fortunately, there's no battery mechanic or anything in this one. No. So unlike Man's usual stuff, yeah, it's just a straightforward, well, relatively speaking, path down to the boss. I appreciate test tells us, hey, save! This rise-looking son of a... Anyway, MegaMan here is actually from the original series as well. Remember correctly, his first game was MegaMan 8 or MegaMan in Base. He was around that same time as... Crap, who's the other one? Who's the other one I was talking about that was also around... Damn. Hang on, there. Pause it so I can... I'm going to check real quick. There was another one I was talking about that came out around the same time. That also shows up in this game. Let's see here. Let's see. Yep, MegaMan. Sorry, MegaMan. Yeah, MegaMan in Base is where MegaMan first showed up, and he is the one that this one here is best off of. Damn, who was the other one I was thinking of? I know there was one that we seen in this game. Maybe a Skull. No, it wasn't Skullman. Skullman was 3, if I remember right. I can't remember now. Okay, let me check the game real quick and let's see. Bosses. That is weird because I know there was one in here I was talking about. Yeah, I'm sure I'll remember in time. Also, there's 3 secret bosses we didn't find, but we'll talk about that soon because they're actually post game. Oh, great! Got a raid mode. it too late, my ass. He did that on purpose. Come on. So Hub.Bat is a recurring plot point in the series. Oh, okay, I was wrong. It actually is said in this game outright what's going on with that Hub comment. I remember this being a big part of 2 and 3 later on, though. So this is this is talk about making the operator and Navi one person effectively. This is actually something heavily expanded on in the anime, but not expanded on that much in the games, past the game specific mechanics. In the anime, they expand it much more, and it's much better visualized and represented. And here is what I was talking about earlier with the Hub comment about why it was relevant. And this is why Proto-Man is not MegaMan's brother in this series, because MegaMan's brother is actually Lan. And it's interesting it refers to him as a new generation Navi, because that is exactly what X's role was in the X series. And it brings up sync, 100% sync here. Later on, around the time of 4, that actually becomes a mechanic. But that's a long way off, and it's better explained there what the point of full synchro is. And MegaMan knew, so yeah. Now, take note of the light. This is actually something reflected mechanically later in the series when Hub.Bat is active. Like, it was either 2 or 3 that actually had a style called Hub, but it was one of those ones you had to go do a lot of effort to unlock. But it was also incredibly powerful. And this is what I was talking. So his grandfather is the actual Dr. Light of the series. And this is what I was talking about at the very start of this playthrough about how the premise of this series worked. This is what the entire thing is. What would have happened if instead of supporting robot research, everybody went with networking? So why did Wily just have that locked off? Like, you had to have thought something was going to happen eventually. Oh, we can't save in this area. Interesting. So if you, for some reason or another, you lose, you gotta repeat the Magic Man segment in the cutscenes. Unless you were supposed to save outside. Oops. And here's just a straightforward path to the end. And if you try to leave, you can't. Notice how they're just walking away instead of using run animations. Again, do people see him jump in the air or anything? Or is this an Ichiban situation? Okay, and looks like we can't skip. Alright. So we had to watch the credits play out, unfortunately. So wait, he hits it so hard, it just changes colors. Honestly, that's pretty Giga Chat behavior right there. Like, hit the ground, change color. I'm like, okay. Now, Mega Man appearing in the real world is an interesting thing because later, about I think what series was it? I think it's the third series or maybe the fourth, where this is actually a thing in the anime. I'm talking about the third or fourth anime series. This was actually a thing where they were creating these digital fields that allowed their navis to manifest in the real world. The anime got weird real quick. Like, it's not even a contest. It got weird. And we got our achievement for clearing the first game. Now, you notice this thing has a continue on it. This means you've cleared it and you have access to the post game. Let me see what the info is about that. I had to scroll all the way down to it. Now, every Mega Man, I don't know about 6 because I never actually cleared 6, and I'm still not sure if we'll actually do it because I know we'll go to 5 at least. Because 5 is the last one I actually remember clearing for sure. But every Mega Man Battle Network game has a post game where secret bosses are on top of extra stuff. And also, I think in later, this thing is starting at 2 and beyond, it has a hard mode. Let me see. Okay, so when you start the post game, it puts you back at the World 3 facility. See? Actually, let's repeat that fight real quick so we can see. Oh, I was right about. Yeah. Okay, let's get past cutscenes now. Wow. Remember what I said about Proto Man and Charlie being douchebags? Yeah. Okay, you get forced into it if you go faster. Okay. That makes sense now. No, that's probably gonna take us all the way out. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just pause it there then. Okay, so the post game is basically you come out, and there are side quests that you can do and all that. But I think they were also possible to do beforehand. You didn't need to be in the post game to do it. It was just stuff that was ignored in this walkthrough for purposes of the main game. But either way, usually the post game involves secret bosses as well as extra access to areas you could not access in the main game. Like 2 and 3 has a massively undernet expansion. Sorry, it has a massive expansion of the undernet, for example, where boss fights against certain level 3 navies, as well as where the boss fights against base and specific bosses of the game as well. In this one, it's let's see, hold on, I just had it pulled up. In Battle Network 1, however, the hidden navies are Pharaoh Man from I think what was it, Mega Man 6. Let me see. What's to do? Yeah. Oh, he was actually MegaMan. Wait, yeah, he was MegaMan 4. Huh. It must have been a similar one in 6 that I got confused for. But yeah, he was actually from MegaMan 4, and Shadowman was is another secret boss, and he was from 3. And of course, Base. That being said, I'll probably do a little side quest things later off screen for achievements. Let's exit out of this.
MegaMan Battle Network. All cleared. Congrats.
Wow, he actually says something if you clear the game. Interesting. Let me tab out. There we go. Now, Battle Network 2 features a lot of improvements. We'll go into it shortly. We just clear all these maps out that we don't need now. Alright. Probably leave the Buster Max on until we get the weak virus dispersing chip. Because I do not remember how early you can get it.
Alright, let's go!
So you notice immediately it tells you what area you are in. Like that was one of the best upgrades they could have done. Is look, it's in the lower right. We can actually see where we are. Like holy, that was so needed in the first game. They didn't even put it in this Legacy Collection. Come on, there are so many quality life things they could have put in. But you know, it wouldn't be Capcom. Like, remember how pissed I was about certain things in Resident Evil 1 HD not being there, despite coming out after those games? Rather, at the port coming out after those games? We're going to go ahead and get these, because this will help a lot of cheesy stuff later on. You'll notice his photo reset. You always get put back to the default one start. Now notice the megabyte thing. Your folders now have, measures in them that's meant to discourage the cheese, stacking in the last game. And if I remember correctly, you can get folder upgrades in this one, because much more common later on, though. If I remember correctly, Electric Gospel was like one of the better ones early on. And notice how some of the chip names and such have been changed. And now we have new chips in this one. Also, yeah, see, this is formerly steel, now it's area grab, and area grab's honestly a bit better. It makes it more clear what it does. Anyway, now we have new chips called, we have buff chips via attack. And notice the asterisk mark. This means they can be used with any chip combo. And the Mercury sub-chips are where that's at. Once you unlock, actually, I don't, was this in, we can look at that a little while, I think, but if I remember correctly, this wasn't in the first game with the PA memo, so you knew which one does what. And notice we have more chips to get. In the previous game it was 175 or 76. Now it's 250. That's interesting. Okay, notice those download chips we just got are not in the library. This is because some of these chips were actually Japan exclusive, and you can only obtain it either through Advance or the e-card reader. Now, what that meant was, despite being translated for the English market for some reason or another, I don't know why, they were still not available. So they were not counted towards your max limit, because why would they put something in there that you could not actually get? This is something Nintendo could have learned from. Like, damn, 151 Pokemon, but you can't actually get one without cheating. But later, years later, it was revealed there was a method to get it legitimately. And I am still impressed about that one, that someone discovered a way to get Mew without hacking or cheating. Like, that changed things around. I remember that. I was like, whoa, mind blown. Okay, so that just takes us around here. There was something else I was going to check in this one. Well, let's just save. It says that... Wait. Nah, I don't think they would have been dumb enough to make it where Battle Network 2 data set, overrides Battle Network 1. Yeah, hold on, let me check.
You were awesome back there. We
Oh,
got
crap,
this.
wrong one. I'm going to back up just a little.
So, what's next? We got this.
Okay, yeah. Phew. I didn't think they'd be that, dumb enough to do that one. You can also check, I want to check real quick here. Okay, so yeah, you don't have the PA memo in this one. And it's interesting that despite being a download chip, Basis chip here actually does show up in the library because you actually can earn it. And it's his Navi chip for this game. Oh yeah, spoiler, he's a recurring Navi chip unlock. Usually behind secret areas.
We got this.
Alright. Now let's get back to the story. So this is all tutorial stuff. They always put the tutorial because you can never be sure if the person playing the game is playing it for the first time in the series or for the first time despite being a veteran in the series. So it's actually pretty smart, even if it does seem redundant. The only thing I would say about the tutorial is if you're playing it via the Legacy Collection, then that means you've seen it already in the first game and you should only be given a tutorial on the new mechanics rather than tutorial on all of the mechanics of the game, which often are just the previous game but with something else extra. Also, something to note is this game is taking place only a month after the previous one. And it's actually interesting because, for the most part, despite being released a year or two after the previous one, each game takes place within 2 or 3 years of his life. With the distant finale of Battle Network 6 being around 20 years after the events of the game. So remember how I was talking about last game with also first off, notice new music for the area instead of reusing the Scilab theme or the Scilab reusing this theme. Now, as I was gonna say, remember in the last during the last game where I was talking about how the net was treated as a living thing? This is kind of where they start leaning more into that concept of the net being a living thing rather than just an artificial creation. And this thing's close, but that's because Hixby isn't in this game. You notice the unique portrait, which means he's going to become relevant. Cheesecake? Keep on baking, I'll do the taste testing. Love me some cheesecake. And Lan is just... he slacks off, but what kid at 11 didn't slack off at school, And notice new music! So it's gonna force him to do that either way. If I remember correctly, during New Game Plus, well, I think this is actually the first game where they started New Game Plus on hard mode. I think you actually skip it inside, when you do that, instead of having to do a clean save. Rather, clean saves are the ones you get the tutorial, but I think New Game Plus ignores this. I don't remember though, it's been so long. So this is a new change from the previous game, I think. I kind of wasn't paying attention if they explained it this way in the first one or not. But you could actually discard some chips in battle and get new ones on top. When you do the ad instead of just your regular ad. Also, notice the access points and such are modified. Everything is pretty much overhauled. Oh wow, that was fast before Gospel showed up. Now note that the range, you can only smack the front row with this. Considering that net dealer is so close by. Now, this is another major change. Hit points do not recover after battle anymore, unless you specifically do it. Just below, but I didn't see way down. Ah, this area is locked off. Hey. Okay, these are spawning a lot more often than they did in the previous game. Maybe a change, or I know in later games you can make a ship that's your favorite, so automatically loads at the start of each battle. Did we do that? I don't think we did. Okay, you still need D30, okay. I think we just got crazy luck then. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well. Well. I wanted to see what the attack looked like. We'll just have to do it another time. Okay, bug frags are a thing introduced in this game. You can trade. Remember, you trade them to a dealer later in the game. And it's also required for the ultimate style of this game, which is called bug style. And we'll go into what styles mean when we unlock the first one. Oh, hold on. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a way to force, ones to spawn every time. Ah, interesting. That is what we need to get for this game. We'll get it right now. Oh, I see now. You had to buy it over and over. Okay, so to depending on depending on how many we have at any given time, we'll have to keep buying and getting more of those. Right now, it's not a big deal, but especially since we are low on money as it is. But yes, like I was telling you, they finally put something in to address the crazy amount of battles. Damn. If I'm correct, those green ones are the ones we're looking for, but I'm not sure. It's been, again, so long since I played these. Oh wait, actually, I think it's actually the purple ones. Man, we are seriously getting these special ships a lot more often. That's crazy. I wonder if it's the position we made them in. But that can't be it, because otherwise, otherwise the other ones would be up there. Okay, I'm gonna find a map. So just a moment. While I do that, I'll talk about more about what the chip we've been using. Gospel is interesting because this is actually in a version of the English and Japanese naming conventions for MegaMan characters. Normally, they give them a different name in English than they do Japanese. Like bass is actually forte in Japanese, for example, because they're playing more into the musical puns and all that. And in Japanese, rather, bass has a dog normally in the classic series called treble. In Japanese, it's gospel. So this is actually an interesting version because this is the gospel we've been seeing on these chips is a representation of the counter of a Battle Network version of treble, and also aka gospel. Here they actually call him gospel instead of treble, so it's an interesting version. And this is still during that time when North American markets are kind of sensitive about any kind of religious references, even if not actually a direct religious reference. Now, let me see here. Gotta find maps for this. 'Cause it's been so damn long. I used to play this one a lot back in the day because it was one of the better ones of the original three. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Internet maps. Alright, we'll take a look here. There's actually only a few in this one. Okay, so there's actually less here than there were in the first game, but that doesn't mean the game is actually less. It just means certain areas are more important than the rest. And there's probably going to be a lot of backtracking, so it's not a big deal. Let's see, is this right one that has what we're looking for? Doesn't look like it, so I think maybe area 2. No, it maybe, let's see. Not listed on this one. Interesting. It's actually interesting. It's not on this map. You think the data would be? Maybe it's just listening. Optional stuff. May not actually be able to do it just yet. I don't know. All right, where is it? Let's see. Okay, so it's in Den Area 1. And apparently it's quicker to go to... Actually, let me look at that Den Area 1 map again. Oh, I see it now. Yes. Purple ones. Wait, no, that can't be right. One of these maps are actually kind of out of date. Either way. So it should be around towards the right side of the map, but I think this map is actually showing stuff without any story objectives. Because it's an open area. Yep, see. Yeah, that's what I'm confused about this map. Yeah, that's what's confusing me, because it's not actually listening here. Alright, good. Now we got the first one. And now we know what we're actually looking for. It looks like a disc rather than, one of the data cubes. Still can't get any right now. Okay. Alright, so the first one's in here. I think the first one, the second one's in. Yeah, we gotta go to Den Area 2. That's actually in 3. Oh, okay. Alright, so now we gotta get that into Area 3. Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking that was a different one. Because according to the map, there's a MMBN merchant in here, but we can't access it yet, it looks like. Also, something bothered me. If we're getting money for busting viruses, who's paying us? And how are we, proving proof of, their deaths, destruction, all that? Like, so many questions. Also, maybe imagining it, but the counter rate seems to be much better in the first game. Or maybe that's just, agitation from having so many of them. Wow, it's really close by. Now back to the square. Oh, this may be what I was we talked about a few minutes ago. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was talking about, how you can, once you get enough memory, you can, this is what I was talking about. Once you get enough memory, you can actually make it to where you can have your program advances be guaranteed at the start of a battle. We are nowhere near enough for that, and I don't remember how much each one is. So it's going to be a long time before we can get what we need. So, plus, the one I really want to show off is not one you can get into the post game. But it's hilarious in New Game Plus. Calls him master, really? And these programs talking about paying attention to the board, and yes, you do later on need to do that. It is actually part of the game's story at one point to come back to the boards and use them. Now, here's something interesting. In the previous game, it was spelled with a Y instead of an I. Here, it's an I, and I don't know if that was ever a translation error in this game or a translation error in the first game. Oh, we should save. This meathead. You know, they say avoid the gas, but it doesn't work like that. And notice the art has changed. Oh, okay. And they also fixed some, cheese, scratches from the first game. Can I have more than 5 Navi? Yeah, I remember now. So the stars are Navi ships. So generally speaking, you're only going to want certain Navi chips, as well as your program advanced ones. Once you get the regular memory upgraded. The best thing about these gospel chips and the gate ones are they work for a very long time in the game. Now it's not the time. But when is it the time, man? And there he goes again, jumping up like that. Like, seriously, did people not see him do that? So she still has the same animation as the first game. I remember correctly, some of these do change animations later in the series. Round 4 is when the big art style overhaul happens for the series as a general. As a general rule. Okay, so it's gonna take some timing to get through. You gotta disable one of the, that other one, but I don't remember how. I'll try at that subship. May not be able to get through that spot, but I think that's where we need to go to progress. Alright, let me pull up the map here. Assuming I can find a map for it anyway. Don't think there actually is a map. I didn't see it. Now that I think about it, maybe this is the wrong one. No, I don't think so. Doesn't say anything about it, we just gotta try. I wonder what defines weak is. I guess we have to be a significant level for the subship will actually stop it. Ah, there we go. I had to wait for it to be in animation. Also, I like how Gusman is just, standing there doing nothing. He's not panicking. He's not calling the cops or anything. Glide says that, but we saw him clear out an entire, field of fire in the last game. I refuse to believe a little gas like this is keeping him down. So you can't just brute force your way up. Okay. Hey, we were clearly... Wow. I thought we were clear, but it also tells you when it's used up instead you just finding out the hard way. Oh, well. I'm starting to see where the hitbox actually is. So I'm starting to get it. Oh, timing. So while this game was, brought in a lot of improvements, they made some things, that look cool, but it's still a little annoying. Doesn't help that I can't actually 100% see the hitbox, and it's moving so fast. Damn it! Battle just as we get clear, man. Okay, there we go. So notice more new enemies on top of the ones, from reappeared from the previous game. So notice they say cyber gas, cyber knob, cyber everything. God's a natural fan. And notice it has the Japanese flag on it. Wait, break up by how much? I think it said 1 memory. Wow. Oh, yeah. It could take a while to get that memory up. Oof. It's only maybe it's only one in that specific spot. Okay, well, right, I should explain. Maybe it's only the breakups are only one in a wild, but if you buy them, it's more. And see, like I said, unique portrait, bad guy, or at least involved. Anyway, Airman is the one from the original series. I forget which one he originally appeared in. I think it was 3, maybe. Yeah. He's no, 3 doesn't sound like him. He may have actually been 2. Let's see. Also, this guy is out there, right? Let's see. Airman originally appeared in. Hey, I was right. It was at MegaMan 2. Wow. Kind of fitting that the first Navi boss we fight is one from MegaMan 2 in Battle Network 2. Don't even need to bust them. Just pop the chip. Yeah. Oh God, this game. You know, I remember making Persona jokes last game, but yeah, this looks like Persona 5 all over again. Notice it is called Arashi. This is actually part of Japanese name punnery, because Arashi is linked to I forget the exact translation, but it is a name pun towards him being Airman's operator. Yeah, notice they refer to themselves as Gospel, not Net Mafia. But then you may remember while I was talking about Gospel as the Japanese name for treble. And we see the Gospel chips in action. Did you see that reaction? Here's what I said. Oh, that. Maybe, well, we're just gonna steal it anyway, so why not? Where's the home? There it is. Yeah, notice it said only minor damage. Yeah. Uh-huh. This is why I meant last game by this series being more kid-friendly than any other Mega Man. They blow up a bomb, but nobody got hurt, despite us seeing it pop within 10 feet of the target. Come on, Capcom. Also, I forgot to talk about these posters. The posters change every game. This is a poster of Duo, who is a major character in Mega Man 8. Let's see. Also, hold on. She went on the. Wait, how far into this is this vacation? You know, was it? Is it an actual time skip? And notice we get the gutsmanship right away instead of having to fight, having to wait for it later on in the story. And then now it's story gated, just like before. Alright, let's go check mail. How convenient. This guy. Now he wants to go camping. Also notice new area. Now Toadman, I remember correctly, was a MegaMan 5 creation, but he is from the original series. This should hit both of them. Ah. Oh, okay. Yep, Buster was so active. I totally forgot to put Buster Max on. Well, whatever. Oh, we got an achievement for that. It just took a moment to kick in. Okay, sorry, had to fix that up. There we go. Oh, there. Ah! I really hate how it kills the sound when you tab out. Oh, so it's this way. I think, yeah, there it is. That should be it. You know, it's interesting that in the English version here, they call it jacking in. In the anime, they call it plugging in. That's such an interesting, you know, thing here. Let me go see where this is. All right, so yeah, just load it up here. So we need to go to Den Area 3. It looks like. Interesting. Okay, it's Area 2. This doesn't seem... Is this the right area? Let me see. Oh, apparently there was a Den Area 3 warp back in the square. That's why I got confused. Okay. So it's actually Den Area 2 we need to go to. Let's see. No, it is 3, huh? Okay, we gotta go back to the square. Use that shortcut. So it is 3, but... See, now we're in 3. Good thing we found her, huh? Don't. I wanted. Alright. Now to in area 2 and 1. Is that merchant available now? Confession, what? Oh, this guy. You know, clear all these out. Wonder what the navigator talking about. That don't you remember? Okay, let's go ahead and pop it now. Why did we? I wasn't thinking. For some reason, I was thinking this leads out, but not the way we wanted to go. Ah, well. Find that shortcut again. And I think if you exit out, then jack back in, it will completely clears out your sneak run, so it doesn't matter. It's actually quicker to do it this way than walk back. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So it does automatically fully clear it out if you go back out, out and back in. So now we know, and it tells you when that's still in effect. That's actually really interesting. Now that is interesting. These, the gospel chips actually ignore that, whereas base did not in the previous game. And Charles back to being a douchebag. We never even ask him. That guy has a similar portrait to that one, didn't he? Oops, there we go. And you can tell Chad doesn't realize he's a secondary lead in a JRPG. You don't ignore stuff like that, ever. Read in chat. Yeah, Chad's only mode is douchebag.